Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Well, congratulations. Finally, the second batch of civilians are evacuated from Azovstal steel plant in Mariupol, according to President Volodymyr Zelensky, who gave his thanks to United Nations, and as if United Nations somehow came and airlifted them or something. And obviously, Zelensky thinks that he also played a big part on that. Maybe he did, but the other part of the equation is missing. So I would give also some, since they didn't, a good thank you for, facilitating the transport and evacuation of the, according to the source, about 100 civilians as of now. The first batch was about 20, between 20 and 25 yesterday, where the Ukrainian forces trapped in Azovstal plant in the catacombs. Allegedly, they saved these civilians from underneath the rubble that was caused by Russian bombardment. And then together with the Russian army, they agreed to a ceasefire where the civilians were taken out and handed to the Russian military. And I guess that they will, per request or per whatever deal they had, they will be transported to Zaporozhye, I think. Let me see, Zaporozhye. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from May 1st, 2022. And this is the title. Zelensky confirms start of evacuation from Azovstal. First 100 people on their way to Zaporozhye. So, Zelensky has confirmed that the evacuation of civilians from the bunker of the Azovstal plant in Mariupol has begun with the assistance of the United Nations. Point. All right, and who else? All right, just the two of them. The evacuation of civilians from Azovstal plant has begun. The first group of about 100 people is already heading to the controlled territory. Tomorrow we will meet them in Zaporozhye. That's Zelensky. I'm thankful to our team. They, together with United Nations representatives, are currently working on the evacuation of other civilians from the plant. And who else? Who controls the actually evacuation? Who allows the evacuation? United Nations? Ukraine? No, the Russians. So I would give a little bit of thanks to those guys too, don't you think? But no, this is how it is. All right, so that's very good, very good news. It says here that children, women, and elderly people were in the first group of civilians to be evacuated. This has been the first ceasefire in Mariupol since the start of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine. All right, it says at noon on 1st of May, international journalists began to report that evacuation buses with 50 civilians had left Mariupol and taken the civilian to territory controlled by militants of the self-proclaimed DPR, Donetsk People's Republic. On May 1st, Mariupol City Council announced that the evacuation of civilians from Mariupol to Zaporozhye was now possible. On 30th of April, commanders of the Azov regiment, which is what was yesterday, which is taking part in the operation to defend Mariupol from the Russian occupiers, blah, 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 said that they have taken about 24 civilians from Azovstal plant bunkers to Ukrainian-controlled territory. How they take it, I don't know, but yesterday they didn't take it. They agreed with the Russians to take them. So that's very good. It says here that what's his name? President Zelensky, the UN Secretary General, went to Kiev for official talks with Zelensky, and he went to Moscow on the previous day, I think 26 or so. He suggested that the UN mission run the operation to evacuate civilians from Mariupol. UN resident coordinator of Ukraine, Osnat Lubrani, left for Zaporozhye on 28th of April to prepare for the evacuation from Mariupol. The president's office insisted that the Kremlin refused to cease fire and allow the evacuation of civilians from Azovstal to territory controlled by the Ukrainian government. Yesterday report it said that it was a ceasefire. It was supposed to be at some 6 o'clock in the morning, but the Russians did it only at 11 a.m. and then the buses came at about 6 p.m. or something like this. So someone is saying something that it's not there. Nevertheless, very good, very good. I know that the military trapped in Azovstal steel plant will not be transferred. I'm pretty sure that the ones that civilians that are taken out, they will be vetted by the Russian military to make sure there's no, English, German, French speakers among them, if you know what I mean. And those guys trapped in the Azovstal will either, do something or die of starvation or maybe try to break away or break out and fight their way out. Or maybe they hope to have an airlifted mission from the Americans or whoever they can dream of without being shot down by the Russian military. Or at the last resort, the front goes back and recaptures Mariupol and they will be liberated. So I don't know what other options are over there. Maybe the Russians are going to have a group insanity, craziness, and it would just start running back home or something to see their mummies. I don't know. All these things are possible, I guess. Or maybe Putin is this, and then he says the next one is going to say, you know what, my bad, we made a mistake. Here, my pants down. You can do whatever you want with me. Take my army, take my whatever, and do whatever. We lost, so that will be a retreat. I don't see how these guys trapped over there will get out, dead or alive. There's no other option, right? Nevertheless, maybe they are just, I don't know what exactly they hope. Probably some of these scenarios. But other than that, I personally suspect there are some people that are not really supposed to be shown in front of the TV cameras by the Russians when they get captured, they're dead or alive. So I guess this would be not because, they have some alleged Nazis, Azov battalion guys over there and so on. Maybe they know that if they're coming out, they're going to be, summarily taken care of or something, trialed. So maybe that's why, that's another reason why they don't come out. I don't know. It's a lot of unknowns. But it's good that the civilians got out. I hope some more will get out, and militaries should deal with the militaries and so on. I'm surprised that the Russian military did not rape the civilians, right? As we already know, they do this like at a drop of a hat, according to these guys, or just, bury them somewhere together with the UN personnel. Yeah, okay. Good news. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you in a moment.